I don't remember the movie The Departed, so a lot of the twists and turns that are in that movie are in this movie because that was the American remake of Infernal Affairs. So I don't really remember that movie. So I got to watch Infernal Affairs really fresh. Didn't have that Departed movie playing in my head that often, which is good. It's directed by Andrew Lau and Alan Mack, and written by Alan Mack and Felix Chong. It's a really cool movie. It says action movie. It's not. It's more of a crime thriller. You know, if you're going into Infernal Affairs expecting large body counts, lots of gunplay, all this kind of stuff, you're going to be disappointed. What this is more a story of a mole in two different fields hunting each other and all the twists and turns that come with it. You've got an undercover cop trying to find out who the police mole is, and you've got a policeman who's corrupt as hell trying to figure out who the mole in the triads is. And what you get is this really good kind of cat and mouse kind of thing. It's got wonderful characters from your higher up cops to the two main leads to the criminals and things like that. Even some of the side criminal characters, they all get a little bit of a chance to shine. And I don't want to mention too much about it. I'm sure you've all seen The Departed and you're like, don't worry about it, Luke, talk about this movie. But I really like this movie and I think you should watch it. Wow, this is a really short review, isn't it? It's shot beautifully. It's just wonderfully shot. The acting is fantastic. It is in subtitles. If that's the kind of thing that bothers you, then I guess watch The Departed. But I have to say, I think I liked this more than The Departed. And there's a big reason for that, I think. The Departed tells the same story as this, but it's 2.5 hours. This movie, I feel like, does all those things in a shorter span of time. And I like it. It's shorter, it's punchier. This movie can be subtle and it can throw you some curveballs, but it manages to fit a lot in about an hour and 40 minutes. Uh, so it felt like I got at least 2 hours or 3 hours worth of story condensed down rather than the other problem I usually have where I watch like an hour and a half movie and it's got a plot of a 22 minute kind of TV episode or something. It's nuts. So this movie is fantastic. You've got the two mirror images here. You've got the undercover cop in the crime world wanting to go back into the light, and you've got this cop that's kind of in darkness, and they're both trying to kind of catch each other. It's well done. It's fucking intense at some points. Just edge of your seat stuff. Just wondering what's going to happen next. Are they going to catch each other? Oh shit, something's going to happen right now. Really well done. I quite enjoyed it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So apparently there's two more of these. Interesting. I can't tell anybody why, unless they've seen the film. But the movie ends on an interesting note, so I'm hoping they'll pick up some of the threads there and we'll see what happens next. That's if I watch the next two. Who knows? But give me a like, dislike, share and subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Watch Infernal Affairs. It's on Aussie Netflix until the end of the month. That's probably why I'm getting around to it now. It's been on my list for ages.